Hey, what's going on, guys? Today I'm going to show you how you can download torrents safely. So if you engage in a lot of torrenting, or if you realize that torrenting is actually quite a dangerous activity since it's a peer-to-peer activity and you're taking connections from other people, well, that means you'll be risking getting your IP address exposed to everybody else, and that's not something that you want, because if you didn't know, anybody that's downloading the same torrent is going to be revealing their IP address and port, and also the client that they're using, and that's definitely not something that you want to be exposing to anybody downloading the same torrent, because you never know who else is downloading a specific torrent. So in order to stay as safe as possible, you hide your IP address by using a VPN. Now, when you use a VPN, it will route your connection through a server so that it makes it look like you're coming from that location. So in this case, I'm not in Miami, but I look like I'm in Miami, and that's why my IP finder says that I'm in Miami. So the way you can do this is by simply downloading and installing one of these VPNs. I'll briefly talk about them a little bit later in case you're not sure which one to go for, but any of them will work just fine for torrenting. I like to use ExpressVPN because it's the easiest to use, and it's also very quick to connect and disconnect. So that's one of the reasons why I like to use it. So let's just say you've downloaded and installed one of these VPNs. You can use the links below again to save a little bit more money. But in this example, just to demonstrate, let's connect to the Canadian server. And if I go back to my IP finder, it should say that I am indeed in Canada. Now, as far as how to torrent using a VPN, there's nothing complicated about it. Just make sure that your VPN is on before you launch your torrenting client. And that is basically how you protect yourself and your data and IP address and everything about you when you're torrenting, and that will help with your overall online safety, especially if you engage in a lot of torrenting. Now I'm going to go ahead and just stop this torrent, and let's talk about these VPNs to help you figure out which one could be the best choice for you and your situation. So briefly speaking, ExpressVPN is definitely the easiest to use. You do want to make sure that you're using a VPN with a kill switch, and the kill switch will basically stop your internet connection if the VPN disconnects unexpectedly, making sure that you're only going to be connected to the internet while you're secured by the VPN. Otherwise, it will just disconnect your internet connection to prevent any accidental IP leaks. Now, another useful feature is called split tunneling, and split tunneling is going to allow you to choose which applications are routed through the VPN and which are not. So in this case, I've had my Google Chrome and QBitTorrent, which is the torrenting client that I like to use, only use the VPN when I turn it on and leave everything else outside the VPN tunnel. And you can also do it the other way around. So it's a very useful feature to have, especially when you start using it and kind of recognizing how useful it can really be. And that's really all there is to know for you to operate a VPN when torrenting. It's as easy as that. But again, ExpressVPN is the easiest to use. It's got 105 countries at your disposal and the best no-logs policy. So if you're really privacy conscious and you want to feel as protected as possible, and you want something that's super easy to use and consistent and reliable no matter what you're doing, whether it's streaming or torrenting, go with ExpressVPN. Now, if you're looking for something that offers a whole bunch of bonus features for a very reasonable price, and you're looking for the fastest speeds possible, then NordVPN is arguably the fastest VPN out there, and that's purely thanks to the NordLynx protocol, making NordVPN, again, possibly the fastest VPN in the industry. And what you also have is a peer-to-peer specialty server list here, which are peer-to-peer optimized servers for torrenting and all kinds of other peer-to-peer activities. And you also have something that'll help you besides the kill switch and split tunneling, which are actually available. You do have the threat protection feature, which will act like a little bit of a mini antivirus. So yeah, it can be very useful to go with NordVPN, especially that you're maintaining roughly the same level of performance and security as ExpressVPN, but with less countries at 61 countries and less simultaneous connections at 6 simultaneous connections per subscription, unlike ExpressVPN, again, with 105 countries, and they allow you to secure up to 8 simultaneous connections per subscription. Now, if that is not enough for you and you're the type of person to want to spend a little bit less, but also be able to share your account with your friends and family, well, Surfshark allows for an unlimited number of devices to be secured with just a single subscription. And you still have features like specialty servers. Of course, all the servers here, for the most part, will work for torrenting, and you do get the kill switch and split tunneling and what you would expect from a good VPN. But not just that, for a very small premium, but that still rounds up to be cheaper than NordVPN's cheapest plan, is the Surfshark One plan, and that will give you a fully fledged antivirus, an alert system, a safe search feature, and more identity protection features. So as far as the best fast budget VPN that gets the job done at the cheapest possible cost, and also while giving you the ability to share it with your friends and family, then Surfshark is definitely your best choice if that's what you're looking for. So that'll be it for this video. Again, if you guys are interested in any of these VPNs, you'll find links to pricing and discounts in the description down below. And speaking of pricing and discounts, I did speak with ExpressVPN, and they mentioned that a lot of people end up spending more money on the monthly plan, which has a much higher rate because people seem to think that they're only going to need the VPN for just a month. So they get the month plan and they end up using it for longer than a month, and they keep resubscribing to this very expensive rate. So if you know you're going to need the VPN for just a month, sure, go with that. Otherwise, go for something that'll save you a whole lot more, especially with the discount link below. Either way, there's a 30-day money-back guarantee on all of these VPNs, by the way, and discounts linked below if you're interested. So comment below if you have any questions. I'll be happy to answer all of them. Like and subscribe if you'd like to support the channel and stay up to date with everything VPNs and cybersecurity. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a wonderful day.